But keep the clutch down though, keep the clutch down, brake, stop. A bit more, steer to the right a bit.
Whoever gets there first.
And stop here. Stop, clutch down. Okay, restart the car.
You confuse me.
Hey guys, welcome to another driving lesson video. So today we've got another lesson with Brandon, and today it is a 7th 1 hour driving lesson. So we're filming Brandon's driving journey. So we started from scratch, and like I said, it is 7th hour today, and we're filming each lesson so you guys can watch and learn from these videos. So Brand, last lesson, what did we do?
We carried on with our left turns, and then we went on to doing right turns at the junction.
Yeah, and how do you think they went?
I thought it went really well last week, considering it'd been a while since lockdown and everything. Going straight into it, it was better than I expected. Obviously, little bumps and whatnot during it, but I enjoyed it a lot more.
Yeah, our main aim was to give you the knowledge and get you comfortable with left and right turns, yeah, because like I said, any of you guys learning, you've got to make sure your knowledge and well, practically you can handle right and left turns at T-junctions and merging and approaching, because that's your foundation basically when you move on to other stuff, because we use the same routine, which is what routine do we use on junctions?
MSPSL.
What does that stand for?
Mirror, signal, position, speed, and look.
Good. And guys, Brandon is using the ultimate driving course, so he basically watches the videos and then comes on to the lesson. So for example, say if you have a lesson on roundabouts, he'd watch the video on roundabouts, so he'll know exactly what he's supposed to do. He's got the knowledge. He saves us time on our driving lessons, which then, if you're taking lessons, obviously saves you money as well. So Brand, last lesson, what did we agree to do at the end of last lesson? What did we say?
Getting a little bit more comfortable on roads, applying everything that I've done previously, so junctions, everything included. And then at the end, I think you said to watch the meeting situations and like adequate clearance.
Yeah, so what happened last lesson, we said what I like to do is, after we've done junctions, T-junctions, I like to take you out onto the main roads. And obviously we have done a bit of driving on main roads, but I want to do a lesson mainly focus on busy roads. Just getting you used to like obviously other vehicles and doing more of these turns. But in situations where you're going to be under a bit more pressure. So that was our aim. That's what we agreed to do. But then with that, I asked you to, I called you afterwards. Didn't we agreed in the last video, but I called you afterwards and I said we might as well cover meeting situations and adequate clearance, because we've already been doing bits of that, haven't we? So you watched the videos on those? So I'm going to ask you just a few questions just to make sure. I'm not going to cover absolutely everything, because I just want to make sure you have checked watch the videos, because that'll give you all the knowledge that you need. So a meeting situation, what is a meeting situation?
It's when the road narrows and neither you or the oncoming vehicle can essentially go forward or like drive through at the same time.
Good. So in those kind of situations, who has priority? So those kind of situations can arise because of parked vehicles, roadworks, traffic calming measures. So say if it was because of parked vehicles, there's a meeting situation. Who would have priority? Do you know?
So right now, if there was a parked vehicle on my side of the road, the oncoming vehicle would have priority. If the vehicle's on their side of the road, I'd have priority. They'd have to stop and wait. That's
it. But remember, do you think other vehicles always do that? The drivers always do that?
No, so it's always best to go into the situation a little slower and just being aware of,
not necessarily slow, but being aware that the other, even though you have priority, the other driver may not give it. Okay, good. So say if you did have to stop for the oncoming vehicles, your distance from the parked vehicle or parked obstruction, how much should it be?
About a car's length away after you've parked, just over a metre or so. That's just so you can pull off nice and correct.
So when you said a car's length, so say if the vehicle's parked there, a car's length is good, but then you said a metre or so,
like over a metre, basically, just to make it a little easier.
A car length is is well over a meter anyway. Yeah. So yeah, you should keep a minimum car length distance.
Yep.
Even if you can keep 2, that'd be good. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we call the holdback position. And when it's safe, obviously you're going to move off. Yeah. And then which mirror should you check?
Central and right. Also, when you're in that holdback position, you're going to be kind of central, like closer to the middle line as well, just as a nice positioning.
Good. Yeah. Your holdback position should be close to the centre white line. Why is that? Why shouldn't it be too much to the left?
Some people might think that you're parked.
Brilliant.
And
Good.
if you do move off it, you could potentially, you wouldn't actually hit the car, but there's a what's it called, a possibility.
Yeah, it gives you, like, obviously you'd have to steer more, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But good, yeah. Let's move on to adequate clearance. So when we say adequate clearance, what do we mean by that?
It's basically like a safety bubble around your entire car.
Brilliant, good, yeah. So that safety bubble around our car, like you said, I'm happy you said around our car, it's not just on the sides, it's in front and behind as well, yeah. So, you know, in passing parked vehicles, yeah, or any obstruction, how much space should you keep, ideally?
About a car door's length or like a meter's length away from the car.
Good, and why is that?
In case, like I said, with a car, in case like a car door flies open,
I see.
or like a driver's carelessly just open the door when you're coming down.
Good. So remember, it's not just from the left. Yeah, it's what I find is a lot of people keep a good distance from here, but then get too close to that side. Yeah, and obviously you need to keep the same distance on from that side as well.
Yeah.
So, say if you're in a situation where it's a bit narrow, you can't keep a meter, but you can keep about half a meter on each side. Yeah. Okay, what would you do in that situation? Would you stop or would you continue?
You can continue, but you'd want to slow down. Not all the way, but you'd want to slow down to about in between 10 or 15, 20.
Good,
20-ish.
Good. So, yeah, if you're on a 30-mile-an-hour road, you would, if it's half the space, just half your speed, like you said, around 15, 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, good. When stopping behind other vehicles in traffic, how much distance would you keep then? What rule do we use there?
Ideally, you'd want to be able to see the tyres and the tarmac beneath them.
Good. And why is that?
To see the tyres and that's how you know that you've got that kind of distance between you.
And why is it important to have that distance?
In case they start and let's say they possibly roll back and you've got enough space between you that they don't actually hit you.
Well done. Roll back, or say even if they broke down or something, the car didn't start or something.
You're able to kind of like pull out and like move past them.
Good. Well done. And final thing I want to ask you, the 2-second rule. Can you tell me what that is?
It's basically the distance that you should distance with time that you should keep when driving like in normal conditions. So in case the car stops or slows down like abruptly, you've got that timing to react to it. To like measure this, you can use markings, like visual markings outside of the lamppost. So if the car in front of you reaches the lamppost, time it from then on if it takes you 2 seconds or not to actually meet that lamppost after that car's passed, so when you get there. If it's not, then obviously you want to pull back a little bit, like keep that distance. If it is, fine. And then it obviously varies when different weather, so if it's like rain, 4 seconds, if it's ice, like 20 seconds distance.
Brilliant. Okay. Great knowledge there. Yeah. So yeah, there's a good explanation as well, because a lot of people I've heard about the 2-second rule but don't know how to imply it. Yeah. Okay. But
I think it'll be harder to apply it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna help you out with that part, because we have covered, like, you know, when we stopped in our previous lesson behind the vehicles, I've explained the tyres and tarmac as well a bit. Yeah, but we're going to go into a lot more detail with both of these topics. Yeah, so today's aim, like we said, is driving on the main roads. Yeah, getting used to that, getting you more comfortable with your turns and that as well. Yeah, but also covering meeting and clearance. Yeah, you okay with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so help wise, so when we're out on the main roads, you know, when we come to our right and left turns, emerging, approaching, would you like a bit of help with that?
I'd still like prompts, at least to begin with anyway, because we're on the main road and we're going to be on the main road for the majority of the lesson. So I don't want to cause any problem. So I'd want that little prompt to begin with.
So I'll help you out a bit with that, yeah, like you said, with the prompts. Obviously, the meeting situations as they arise, yeah, and I'm going to try and educate you more on them as we're driving along, yeah, meeting and clearance, yeah. I'll give you as much information as I can. But like I said, you've got the knowledge, but doing on the move is it's a different thing, yeah. Okay. Well, not a different thing, but obviously
it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, like you said, even with the junction, you knew you had the knowledge, yeah, but when you did it, it's a lot more.
Doing it on an industrial states, less pressure. So when you go to a real situation where there's more cars around, you're like, okay, I don't want to mess up, so it forces you. So you just have to be on it.
Yeah. And what's going to happen is we're going to come across situations like we're going to come across roundabouts. Yeah, some crossroads which you haven't covered. Yeah, like so roundabouts we haven't covered yet in detail. But I'm going to fully take responsibility and guide you through that. Yeah. That part, yeah, stuff that you haven't covered. Yeah. Okay. But the rest we've agreed how much I'm going to help you. Yeah.
Roundabouts are. Yeah, roundabouts are scary.
Remember, we haven't covered them yet. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not expecting you to take any responsibility there anyway. Yeah. Okay. And obviously, you're going to be in charge of all the controls, steering everything. And if I do need to step in, I'll let you know why I've stepped in. Yeah. Okay. Physically, obviously, verbally, I will be coming in now and again. But if I've come in physically as well, I will tell you why. When I say physically, obviously, grabbing the steering, going for the pedals if I have to. Yeah. Yeah. Right then. Any questions before we start?
No, I'm all set.
Yeah. What's the weather like today?
It's it has been raining. I don't want to say it's slippy, but it's just best to be aware that it has been raining.
Good. So if the safety is wet, yeah. What should our falling distance like be in these conditions?
About 4 seconds. Yeah. But because it's like not too wet, would that vary? Could you say
it's either
4 and 3?
If it's wet, it's
just
wet. Yeah.
Follow it.
4. Okay. And if it's totally dry, then 2. Yeah. Right. So whenever you're ready, Brand, if you could move up for me, please.
Just want to get a little closer.
So because you've readjusted your seat here now, yeah. Check that your mirrors are still adjusted.
Yeah.
Correctly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Look at that screen at the front. Is it all clear?
It's a bit foggy, and at the back it's a bit misty, I should say.
So this button here is for the back screen, and the one above it is for the front screen. So if you press that, it should clear you up. Okay.
Yeah, it's still a bit.
Yeah, the back one will take time, but how does the front one seem?
Front one's clear.
That's it. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So we'll leave the back heater on, yeah? So now we have a parked vehicle. So which mirrors before overtaking? Good. And we're going to leave a meter just in case they decide to open their door. Well done. And how do we speed up? Well done.
Would you say going gear 3 on this road is a little bit...
Like, what's the situation ahead now?
It's not clear.
It's a bend as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So check your centre mirror as we're going to need to slow down a little bit. That's it. Before slowing down, always check your centre mirror, see what's going on behind you, yeah?
Yeah.
Just make sure no one's falling too close. If someone is falling too close, we'll have to brake earlier. Turn left here, please. Which mirrors, which signal? Good. Bit more gas. It's good you went too fast, but you don't want to slow down too much either, boy, not Bren?
Traffic behind.
That's it. Good mirrors. Entering the new road. And which gear now you think?
Can I go through here?
Yeah, we should have, but what you've done now, do you know when I said which gear, you eased off the gas, which has slowed
Yeah.
us back down, yeah, okay?
I didn't know whether or not going gear 3 on this
Yeah,
would be fine.
it'd be absolutely fine because, okay, we're going to be turning left at the end of the road, yeah? Which mirrors do you need to turn left? That's it, good.
Am I too slow?
Yes, good. Now where should your right foot be? And which gear should you get now, Brand? And where should we position? Where should we stop? Brake more. That's it. Do you think that approach was there at the end?
A little too harsh.
Yeah. So we should have slowed down a bit more. We've stopped just in time though, yeah. Okay, it's a bit late. Is it safe?
Yeah.
Have another look to the right. That's it. Remember, if it takes you a couple of seconds to move off, check again, yeah, just before moving. How do we speed up? And which gear? Come on, let's build up quicker. Yeah. Why don't we want to build up too slow?
You don't want to stop behind. You don't want to stop any traffic behind.
Yeah, they're going to decide to overtake otherwise. Yeah. So passing this car now, which mirrors? That's it. That's a good gap there. And let's speed up more, Brent. More gas. Bit more gas, please. Now what's happening ahead?
Slowing down.
That's it. What's our normal driving position, Brandon? That's it. Which mirrors before braking? Good. And the space we want to keep from the van. Remember the tyres and tarmac. Stop here. That's good. Which gear do we need now? Okay. Handbrake up, please. Right foot on the gas. Biting point ready. Bit higher with the biting point. Bit higher. Hold it there. Hold it there now, Brandon. Go on. Handbrake down. More gas first, please. Roll then. Bit more gas. We're going to continue straight on here. You have priority here. Which gear now? That's it. Keep going. All done. Good. And a bit more acceleration. More gas, please. More gas, Brent. All done. Good timing of the gear change. So again, the lights have just changed. That traffic should start moving by the time you get there. That's it. Good. So again, steer slightly to the right, please. To the right. I was a bit too close to the curb there, yeah. Bit more acceleration. Ease off the gas for me. Good. And check your centre mirror, know what's happening behind you.
Yeah.
And these pedestrians, ease off the gas just in case they decide to continue walking. That's it, they've seen us now, so continue. Bit more acceleration. And there, you've got good clearance here from the van just in case someone opens the door. We have warning sign for some traffic lights, so if you check your centimeter just in case you have to brake.
Yep.
I'm going to continue straight ahead. Yeah, the lights are red, so remember your centimeter before braking. And the distance we're going to keep from the vehicle in front.
Tyres and tarmac.
That's it. And which gear do we need now, Ron? Good. Continue straight ahead, please. Which gear now? Well done. Okay, now we're going to be turning right here now. So, which mirrors, which signal? Right, Brandon, right, brake, slow down more. Good. Which gear do you think we need now? Off the brake a bit. Don't go over the centre one. Look ahead, Brandon. Anyone come in?
No.
Let's go then. Steer more. Not too much gas. Well done. Good. And now speed up, please. More gas now. More gas, Brandon. This is too slow. And which gear? Always approach how you did there. You're nice and slow. But after the tin, once you're in the road and you're straightened up, come on, we need to press that gas a lot more than you're doing at the moment, yeah? Okay? Because you'll find people will start trying to overtake you, which is going to cause more of a hazard. Yeah, if it's clear, accelerate, yeah? Once you enter a new road. So here now, if that oncoming car was closer, they'd have to stop for you because the parked vehicle's on the other side of the road, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay?
I see that.
Good.
Adequate clearance. Or the meeting situations are.
That's it. These two subjects normally fit in well together. They're going well together because in meeting situations you have to keep a good gap when passing the cars as well, yeah? So bend the head, and we can't really see, so check your centre mirror. That's it. Good. There's a roundabout coming up here. I'd like you to turn left at the roundabout, yeah. So centre left mirror, signal left. Slow down please, brake more. Select second gear please. Off the brake now, off the brake. Bring that clutch up slowly. Keep to the left lane, Bran. Left lane. And it's clear to go. Follow the curve for me please. Roll down. And a bit more gas. We'll be turning left here now. Ease off the gas for me. Good mirrors. Roll down. Just cover the brake and cover the clutch please. Okay. Gently accelerate up to the roundabout. Now we're going to have ease off the accelerator now. We're going to have a look to the right, and it's clear, so more gas. More gas. I want you into this road now. More gas please. More gas. Away from the curb a little. Good. Cancel your signal. And which gear now? Good. Passing this parked vehicle. Leave enough space for the door to open. Brilliant. And coming back to the left, centre mirror and left mirror, to see if there's anything in front of that car, like a cyclist. Road's uphill now, yeah, don't ease off the gas too much, otherwise the hill's going to slow your vehicle down, so a bit more gas please. More gas. Say it's slowing down.
Yeah.
You don't want to ease off the gas too much. Now bend ahead. You can ease off the gas now because the road's downhill. Check your centre mirror.
Yeah.
That's it. Every time we're slowing down or a hazard coming up, check your centre mirror, yeah, so you know what's happening behind. Just going to follow the bend round here now, yeah, to the right, yeah. So the road just bends to the right. So ease off the gas just a little and just follow the bend. All done. And after the bend, if it's clear, speed up for me now please. More gas. More gas. Now you're speeding up. Which two mirrors were speeding up? That's it. Well done. Slightly to the right. Good. Right, here now. Which gear do you think you should go for now? Off the brake, off the brake. That's it. Good. And remember the distance here. Excellent. Love the way you prepared the car there. You're ready. Just remember not to rush off the clutch now, yeah? Okay? See, we're on a slight uphill gradient here now.
That's why I pulled the handbrake up, because I felt I was going to roll.
And you got the biting point well there as well, yeah. Check your side mirrors for any cyclists and handbrake down. Don't rush off the clutch now. Keep it there, more gas though. The handbrake's not fully down, Bren. More gas please, more gas, and gear 2. And a bit more gas. Keep going straight on. Carry on. Steer slightly to the right, more gas please. More gas. Ease off the gas for that white car pulling out, and more gas again. Steer slightly to the right please. Okay, we're going to be turning right here. The turn's just coming up after these parked vehicles, so which mirrors, which signal? Good. Which gear now, Bran? Are you going to go or stop?
Stop.
Yeah, steer slightly more to the right then. That's it, straighten your wheel now. That's a brilliant stopping position. And look into the road. Roll down. Good. And park up on the left please, anyway safe. Stop there. Stop.
I feel a little bit hesitant stopping here because it's a drive, but it's also raised.
That's where I stopped you, just here. Yeah, okay. You know where the curb dropped?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically both cars can come out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you'd gone more forward, then we would have blocked it. Yeah, okay. Right. Are you finding yourself what?
I'm finding. You know what? If I can put it into words, I feel like a robot because I'm just listening to you. Like I'm obviously I'm doing my own thing, but I'm making sure to listen to everything that you're saying because it's all road. Everything's here. I'm conscious that there's people behind me. I don't know. I'm just.
So when you say you feel like you're a robot, how does that make you feel? Does it make you feel it's something you have?
I feel stiff.
Okay. feel stiff. First time I heard that, right?
I feel like
So, do you feel like is something good, or do you feel you need to do something else, or
my movements feel really linear and like one motion, not one motion, like separated up. It doesn't feel fluid at the moment, other than like maybe changing gears sometimes, which feels fluid.
Oh, okay. So you know when you say fluid, like, do you expect to be really smooth at this point? You're driving, and everything just
No.
exactly.
No.
Yeah,
But it's
okay.
it's still something to strive for.
Yeah, of course,
early on.
And trust me, you know, in another 2-3 lessons, I'll just start coming together.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So that's what you meant when you're like, it's like a robot. You listen to everyone, everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's like, you know, especially when you do something new, like it's the first time you're out on these main roads now. Yeah.
Especially this, because it's not even part of the routine as far as I know. It's just driving. Whereas a lot of the other stuff, it's kind of, you know, when we did the turns, it's all that circuit.
That's what I wanted to get out of now, yeah, because I think you can handle the vehicle now, yeah. I want you to get used to this kind of stuff, yeah. And it's you know, when you're doing something for the first time, it is like, obviously as instructors, we have to keep telling you, yeah. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you all lesson, yeah. Otherwise, there's not going to be no progress made. Because if you're like, so far, I think you've handled it quite well. You listen to the instructions really well, yeah. And if it continues like this, then what do we normally do? So what
I take reins a little bit,
exactly.
take more of the responsibility.
Yeah, you know, that's how we work. So anything that you haven't done before, I'll be talking through, educating you as much as I can. Yeah, and then when you're like, okay, if you feel it's going okay, then I'll just take away some of the help. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, and so far, it's going pretty well. Anything you think isn't going too well, or you don't understand?
No, genuinely, every time you're giving me like a command to do, I'm doing it, and then you're explaining why I'm doing it, which helps reinforce why I'm doing it. So eventually it's just going to sit in my mind that I'm doing it for this reason, and I understand why.
Good, yeah. And
So-
and the whys are really important.
I do like the prompts at the moment.
Yeah, and the whys are really important. A lot of instructors out there,
Don't say why.
I train the instructors as well, and they just tell people do this, do that. They don't give the whys, yeah, which are really important. Like you said, you understand the reason why.
You need to teach people to understand, not to remember.
That's it. Good. Yeah. Right then. So I'm going to come across a few more, hopefully meeting situations, because we haven't come across any yet. Yeah, we haven't had to stop, have we? Yeah. Okay. So, but even if you don't, if they're like ahead, there could be a meeting situation because of the vehicle.
That could be a good
So
situation.
even if it could be a situation, could develop, I'll mention that as well. Yeah. Okay. Because just like it's luck really if we do actually end up in one or we don't. Yeah. And yeah. So should we keep it at the same level? Yeah, hopefully we'll come across some more meeting situations and more where we have to keep clearance and that, yeah. And then if it's going like it is now, we'll give you some more responsibility, yeah.
Because I'm happy with the level of prompts. It's keeping me on track. I think without the prompts, I'd just be driving, and I might do some of it, but it'd be like a lot of it. I'm a little.
Don't worry, we'll soon enough. Yeah, it's like personally, I love it when we get to that level where you guys can do everything, and you say to me, "Pin, I don't want any help." And I'm like, oh, I love that part because I just sit back and watch you guys mess up. Okay, right. So yeah, whenever you're ready, move off for me, Bren. The car's already on.
I knew that. I promise.
So you know the screen at the back now. It's clear, isn't it? Yeah. So we can switch that off.
I forgot that was still on.
So you put your sun visor down earlier because of the view. Yeah. Do we need it down still?
No, not at the moment.
Otherwise, it could just block your view more. Yeah.
Yep.
A bit higher with the clutch. That's it. A bit more gas. And which mirrors now? Which gear? Good. After overtaking these parked vehicles, we're going to stay back to the left, yeah. As we do that, before we do that, which mirrors?
Central and right.
Left, because we're steering back to the left, yeah. Not space there, see if there's anyone there. So here now, if a vehicle was to turn up, yeah, we would have priority here now, yeah. A bit more acceleration. Again, there is a vehicle, but it's far away. It'd be nice if it was here.
Force the situation ourselves.
Good gear change, good timing as well. So there's a bend ahead, yeah?
Yeah.
After the bend, there's a parked vehicle, yeah? Okay?
Yeah.
So let's slow down. Check your centimeter before slowing down. Slow down more. Any oncoming vehicle?
No.
So we can just continue, yeah? Okay? Any oncoming vehicle? No, it's safe. So remember which mirrors? Good. That's a good gap you're keeping from the vehicles. Remember that car door could swing open now. Well, I always think that car door is going to swing open. Again, no oncoming vehicles, otherwise we would stop about here, yeah? Okay, keeping about 2 car lengths from the parked vehicle. Steer slightly to the right. See, that was a bit close, yeah? But to be honest, our speed there is slow anyway, yeah? So that's okay. But where we can keep the space, keep it, yeah?
And then take this position again.
Hold on. Again, if you check your centimeter, assess the situation behind, which is nice and clear. Again, parked vehicle, ease off the gas for me. It could be brake a bit more. We can get through here, steer to the right a bit. That's it, good. See, especially when we're on a bend, yeah, you got to anticipate somebody coming around that bend, yeah. Which gear is good for this speed now, Brand? Good. Hold on, keep going. There's enough space even though with that parked vehicle, yeah, for both vehicles to pass. But see how they were slowing down anyway, yeah, because the parked vehicle was on their side. We're going to continue straight on. That's it. Keep going. Hold on. Don't put the clutch down. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to put the clutch down to like for the tin or something, yeah, but that was fine actually there, yeah. Again, parked vehicle ahead, no oncoming vehicles. So we can leave enough space for this car door to open. It doesn't matter if you have to go onto the other side of the road because we've assessed the situation and there's no oncoming vehicles there.
Is this a good reference point for like keeping a car length door apart? My body is in line with the central line.
So, okay.
I feel as though that works.
That's quite interesting. So, you know when these vehicles clear?
Yeah.
Yeah? So what do you say? Is that a good distance for what? Passing the parked vehicles?
Yeah, like keeping that distance.
So, you know when you're saying your body, are all the roads going to be the same width?
No.
Exactly. So will that work everywhere?
No.
It works on this road for you, but it might not work on all the roads, yeah? Okay, some roads are going to be more narrow, some are going to be wider, yeah? So reference points, you know, if you do need to, remember how I gave you one for your normal driving position?
Yeah.
Yeah? We would use that, okay? But I don't think you need it at the moment, yeah? If you kept getting too close to the parked vehicles or too far from them, yeah, then I would give you a reference point and show you how, like I've shown in the videos, yeah? If you go back to the videos, you'll work out where to put that reference point, but I don't think you need it at the moment. Reference points are good if you're not getting it, but
it's mainly to do with your struggling, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're struggling with the distance and judgment, but you're doing it fine at the moment.
That makes sense with the road what's it called? Road widths.
Good. Again, there's a bend coming up ahead, so which mirror? That's it. That's a good speed. Well done. Now, at these traffic lights, we'll be turning left. So the distance we're going to keep from the vehicle. That's brilliant. Tyres and tarmac. Which gear? Don't come off the foot brake. Press the foot brake. That's it. If you want to come off the foot brake, what should you use?
Handbrake.
Yeah. The lights are going to change now though, yeah. Check your side mirrors for cyclists. And don't rush off the clutch now. A bit higher. That's it. Good. And you've got priority here, so continue. To the left. Are you going to go straight on there? Okay, right. And a bit more acceleration now. Good. A bit more acceleration for me, please. Well done. So again, parked vehicles ahead. So you're going to check your which mirrors. That's it. We don't need the left one here because we will be going to the right here. Is there enough space for you in the oncoming vehicles?
Yeah.
That's it. So see this red car? Somebody's got into the car there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So keep enough space. It's moving as well. That's it. Good. And again, ease off the gas because that pedestrian step more back.
Yeah.
That's it. Good. Well done. And for this car, look, it's quite narrow ahead now. Which gear is going to be appropriate for this, you reckon?
It's like 2.
That's it. Good. And which mirrors? Bring that clutch back up, Brand. Steer to the right for me now. That's it. And just continue really slowly. That's excellent. Good. Well done. Brilliant. See how narrow that was? Yeah, that was perfect speed for that situation. That's a good gap you're keeping from these vehicles, yeah. Now where that blue car is turning, we'll be turning right there as well now, yeah. So good mirrors, good signal. Remember, what kind of speed do you need now? And are you going to stop or go, you think?
Stop.
Yeah, so which gear? Remember your stopping position. Where are we going to stop? Well done. I'm really happy how you brought it into this box spot here, yeah. Brake, brake, brake. See, otherwise the car's going to roll back here. If there's a slight gradient, it'll roll back here. So the road that you're going into, does that seem clear?
Yes.
Is there a gap?
No.
Can we go now?
Yes, but I don't feel comfortable.
Okay, fair play. Right. So what you could use here while you're waiting to prepare yourself?
Handbrake.
Yeah, handbrake and get your feet ready. So
I'm just going to go off.
would you walk across now after the van?
Yeah.
So look into the road again and continue. Well done. That position was really good. Remember to don't come off the foot brake once you've stopped, yeah, unless you've got the handbrake on, because see there's a slight gradient and the car rolled. Yeah. And what if somebody was close behind us, what could have happened there? Okay, so slow down here now. Again, remember which mirrors. Again, you're keeping a brilliant gap. So here now, what's that vehicle ahead doing?
Reversing.
That's it. He's going to go forward, ease off the brake pedal, and continue now. Good. Steer slightly to the right. Well done. Okay, ease off the gas now. And carry on now.
Already in gear 2.
Carry on. Remember which mirrors before overtaking? And if you could park up on the left for me, please, after this silver car. Just here, Bram. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, what did I ask you to stop? Not go any more forward.
To not go into the dip.
Dip as well, and look at that car on the right. Yeah?
Yeah, we don't want to make it too narrow.
That's it, good. Yeah, so try and obviously work on that a little bit more. Yeah, so both times you stopped. Obviously the first time you stopped in a decent, but you were a bit wary that.
I was just trying to get close to the curb. I feel as though you're going to say this is a decent parking position, but it feels a bit off.
Positioning wise, from I'd rather you rather than I know we could be a bit closer. Yeah, you're right. We are a tiny bit far out. Yeah, but rather you stop like this than going over there and causing more risk. Yeah, you'd have blocked that driveway, narrowed the road. Yeah.
So would that take priority?
Yeah, of course. What do you think would be less safer?
Causing a narrow.
That's it.
Section.
And blocking other vehicles as well. Yeah. Okay. Right. So so far, with the meeting situation, clearance, how do you think it's gone?
I feel as though it's gone smoothly. I don't think you can do a full assessment of how it's been, because there hasn't been many situations which
where we have
it. But in terms of how I've dealt with it, I've mainly just been slowing down. So I guess you can say that's good.
Yeah. The main thing is to assess the situation ahead and always think about what could develop. Yeah, you haven't done your theory yet, have you?
No.
When you start that, yeah, especially the hazard perception, so this is what you're doing here all the time. Yeah, when you're driving, you're always looking out for any hazards. What could happen? What could develop ahead? Yeah, if you're doing all that, you're always ready for the situation. It's when you drive without thinking of any of that. Yeah, but yeah, it's going quite well. So, how about if I just give you prompts on that as well? Yeah,
I'm fine with it.
Your turns on that, that right turn, it was quite good. Yeah, to remember not to come off the brake. Any situation which you haven't dealt with before, obviously I'll talk you through the crossroad and that, yeah, and the roundabouts. But turns, you want to take charge of those as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just come in if, like I said, if you miss something out, yeah, or something's going wrong, then I'll come in.
Sorry, are they going too fast?
What do you think? Yeah, they were way too fast. It's that kind of speed now. If a kid ran out,
the kids that were here.
Yeah. See, if they came out on their bikes from behind that blue car or behind the van, Yeah, obviously those cars wouldn't be able to see them like that. Yeah, and even if they did see them, even if they hit the
Might be
brake
too
hard,
late.
it's going to be too late. Yeah, that could be the difference in life and death, but people don't think that at all. Yeah, if you're going at 30, that kind of situation arises. Even if you like go for the brake, car skids, but the impact 30 miles an hour has compared to what they're doing about 50s is massive. Okay, right then. So yeah, a bit more responsibility. I'll be still questioning you on the clearance and meeting. Yeah, and but with the turns, I'm going to give you more responsibility there now. Yeah. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Move off when you're ready, please. At the end of this road, turn left, please. Which gear, Bran? Which gear? What position? Where are you going to stop?
No, it was a bit too fast on the stop.
Yep. Is it safe now?
I'm not too sure I want to lean out. I'm saying yes.
Yes. Good. Remember, lean your body forward as much as you can, yeah? But only go when you're 100%, yeah? No guesswork there. No, oh, I think he may be. See there, you know when you were coming up to that road, yeah? You started looking, yeah, but were you prepared to go?
No.
Which gear should you have got?
When? On the turn.
Yeah, as you were
Like
getting to
one.
the turn. Yeah, one. You were in gear 2, so you weren't ready.
I was thinking about going, and then I was like,
Okay, we're going to be turning left here now. And which mirror now, because you have to overtake the parked car. Good. Remember where to stop now. Good. Which gear do we need, Run? And what should you use here now? So you know gear 2 when you're merging, yeah. When can you use gear 2? When you were merging, you know, that junction that we did. Yeah. When is it okay to leave it in gear 2?
if it's really clear.
Yeah, when you had a good clear view. Even when you got to the end there, you couldn't see, could you?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Ready? So don't rush off the clutch now. Check your left mirror again. For any cyclists. A bit more gas for me, please. Have a look to the right. Make sure nobody's jumping the lights, like an emergency vehicle. Yeah. Okay. How do you speed up now, Brand? And which gear? And how much gap from this car? Hold there. What could somebody in that car do now?
Pull off or open.
Good. We'll be turning left at the lights. So which mirrors? Which signal? Left. Good. Which gear, Brandon? We've got priority here, so you can continue. Yeah. Well done. By the way, you brought the clutch all the way up there. And if it's safe, what are you going to do with your speed now, Brand? That's it. A bit more gas. Good. And how much space are we going to leave from this van? Which mirrors before steering that way? What could have been overtaking you there?
The car.
That's it. Or a cyclist. Yeah.
On the right side would be
Yeah.
very.
So you know, every time you go that way, just always think there is a cyclist or motorbike trying to overtake you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done. So ahead now we have parked vehicles on both sides of the road. Yeah. So do you know who's got priority in this kind of situation?
They do.
No one really. Yeah.
Actually, no, because it's both.
Yeah. That's it.
So
Slow
whoever-
down a bit more.
whoever
Steer to the right a bit.
Whoever gets there first.
And stop here. Stop, clutch down. Okay, restart the car. So look at this gap here now, yeah, which gear do we need? I really want to be a bit more further back, yeah, but this is still okay. Yeah, this is about Just a car length, yeah, ideally keep 2. You safe now?
Yeah.
Remember which mirrors? Good. Well done. And let's speed up more. And which gear? Let's speed up more, Brand. More gas. That's it. And ease off the gas. So that vehicle's doing. Well done.
Hey, look, it's DGM.
And again, what's the speed limit here, do you know?
30.
Yeah, what are we doing?
20.
Yeah, how do you think those people behind you feel?
Annoyed.
Well, they might not be, but they are probably thinking the road's nice and clear, why are we going so slow? Turning right at these lights now. Good. Now we'll have to wait for the oncoming vehicles. You haven't done crossroads before. Yeah, stay to the right hand lane, please. Select gear 2 for me, Ren. Off the brake a little bit. Bring that clutch up for me now. Yeah, just like we would on a right turn, yeah. Now there's no oncoming vehicles after this, so look at where you're going to turn. That's it. And once you've entered the road, which mirrors, and let's speed up, come on, press that gas down, that's better. Well done. That's gear 5 though. Put the clutch back down. That's it.
I haven't done 9 in a while.
Ease off the gas a bit because of the bend. Well done. And what's our normal driving position?
Central.
Not central.
Central of this lane. I mean.
Not really. Well, you could say that, but the correct way that I've taught you. How much distance from the curb?
Meters.
That's a meter from the curb, yeah. Even if the road gets wider. So any oncoming vehicles now?
No.
That's it. So if they were, this could develop into a meeting situation, yeah?
There are some motorbikes up ahead.
Yeah. With the motorbikes, they're not going to take up that much space either, are they, yeah? Well done. That's a really good gap from the parked vehicle. What could this cyclist do?
Come onto the curb. I mean, come onto the road.
What could this van do now? Well, he's done it. Do you think he turned correctly?
No. Just straight up.
A bit more acceleration now, Bran. What are the risks of driving too slow if it's clear?
Causing traffic.
Yeah. And then again, people will try and overtake you. Okay.
Which
That's
can cause hazards in itself.
That's it. Remember, somebody could walk out from behind this van now. That's it. We could have kept a bit more gap there. Yeah. Remember, was it safe to use the other side of the road in this situation? Yeah, good. And which mirror whilst you're braking? Good. And which gear now? Good. This. Okay. So the white line is just there, the stop line, yeah? You don't want to stop too far back. Get the biting point. That's it. Let's edge forward a little bit now. And the lights will change as well, yeah. Down a bit with the... No, don't use the handbrake. That's it, carry on. Don't use the handbrake. Keep going, more gas. Well done. You don't want to stop the car while it's rolling with the handbrake, yeah? You're going to use your feet for that. Only use the handbrake when the vehicle's stationary, yeah? Otherwise that would damage the handbrake using it while the vehicle's moving. Remember how much you got from this parked vehicle? Good. What could be around the bend?
Cars. Parked cars.
And there's a parked car on the other side, so you could anticipate the oncoming vehicle being on our side as well, yeah? So even though we'd have priority, but because of the bend, it's anticipated. Slow down here now. Brake more. Good. Can we get through this gap?
Yeah.
Which gear though? Which gear, Bran?
2.
Yep. Look at our speed. How much speed are we doing?
12.
12. Yeah. Ideal gear for that.
2.
Yeah. If you're in gear 3, the car could, it could stall. Yeah. If your speed is too low on the gear, is too high. Any oncoming vehicles, Bran? Not gear 3 yet, because we're not going to speed up, are we? That's it, and carry on. Remember the gap you're going to keep from these vehicles. That's it. Don't worry about trying to keep to your side of the road, yeah, because there's no oncoming vehicles. It's about having that safety bulb around our car, yeah, from both sides. a little bit more, please. You see the road's nice and clear ahead now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, not gear 3 yet. Remember, look at the speed that you're doing. Always try and focus on what speed you're doing. Yeah, a bit more gas now. That's it. And now we would go into gear 3, but look at the situation ahead now. Yeah, we have parked vehicles, we have that vehicle emerging out. And any oncoming vehicles?
No.
So which mirrors? Good. Remember the space you're going to keep from the parked vehicles? Well done. And remember which mirrors when coming back to the left? Any oncoming vehicles now, Bran?
No.
Wish there was one, so we could stop somewhere. At the end of the road, we'll be turning left. Yeah. So remember how to approach it this time, yeah? No gas, no gas. Which gear should you got, Brad? Which gear? Which gear? That's it. Position. And now look. Is it safe? Get that biting point for me, please. Just the bite. Get the bite. Brake now. Brake, brake. See, that's why I wanted you to get the bite so we didn't roll back, yeah? Okay, get the bite. That's it. You won't roll back now. Not too high though. Not too high. Not too high. That's it. Is it safe now? Hold the clutch there. Press the gas for me, please. Press the gas. Hold the clutch there. Hold it there. Press the gas though. Steer to the right. That's it. Good. And which gear? Remember which mirrors when you enter a new road? Away from the curb. It's a little bit too close to the curb here, yeah? Remember the distance from the parked vehicle? And remember the distance you're going to use when stopping behind the vehicle in front. Well done. Which gear, Brand? You know what would happen if you tried to move off in gear 2?
Stall.
Yeah. Okay, what should you use while we're waiting here now?
Handbrake. I'm always iffy if I should just go into handbrake or not.
Yeah, but, use the hand. You know when you're waiting anyway, use the handbrake so you can prepare your feet like you're doing now, yeah? And which mirrors have you got? Okay. So you put the clutch up too high there, yeah? Okay, so restart the car for me, please. Remember, where should the clutch be when you're restarting the car? That's it. That's it, just there. Okay. Like even now, put it all the way down. Put it all the way down, Brand. That's it. You don't like. You can get it. You know when the lights are going to change. Yeah, you can get it because there's quite a few vehicles in front of us, aren't there? Yeah. And which mirrors are you going to check as you move off?
Centre and right.
And this one as well. Well, what
for cyclists?
What exactly? A bit more gas, please. We're going to continue straight on. The risk with the van ahead now.
Could open.
Yeah, which mirrors? Good. Well done. So do you think you could assess these kind of situations and deal with them yourself now?
Probably, but not to the best of my degree.
Would you like to give it a go? Shall I stay quiet when we come to the situation, see how you deal with it?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, okay, I'm going to try and stay quiet for the last, 10 minutes, yeah, and see how you get. Obviously when we come to a roundabout or something, I'll come in, and if I feel you're going too slow or too fast, and I'll change your gear in time, I will come in then, yeah. Okay, let's follow the bend round to the left now. Away from the curb a little. That's it. Well done. So how can you judge you're the correct distance from the curb? Because a couple of times you got too close. Okay, don't brake that much, Brand. More gas, please. More gas. Let's go, let's go. We're almost about to stop there. What do you think that vehicle behind us is thinking there? He had to brake as well, didn't he? Yeah. Was there any need to brake there?
No.
Good mirrors. So there's a roundabout coming up now. You're doing a really good speed, yeah. You're keeping up to the speed limit because it's nice and clear. We're going to be turning right at the roundabout, yeah. So So, good mirrors. Well done. Slow down for me now. Brake a bit more. That's enough. Ease off the brake. Select gear 2, please. Bring that clutch up all the way, nice and slow. Look to the right. It's totally clear. So we can just go around the roundabout. That's it. Steer more now. Steer more. Signal left for me, please. And exit off here. Steer more. We have another roundabout coming up. We'll be turning right at this one as well. Well done. Not too much gas now. We're already in the correct gear. That's it. Good lane selection. And if you look to the right, it's clear.
Yeah.
So stay close to the roundabout, to the white line. And now if you signal left for me. Good. And exit off here. And a bit more acceleration now. Well done. It's all yours again now, yeah? Remember, you're going to deal with the situations. Okay, that was... You know, with that gear 3, yeah? You know when you're on a hill, yeah? Change your gear a little bit later, yeah? Ease off the gas, ease off the gas. Why that sudden burst of acceleration?
Why?
Yeah.
I just remember you saying a little bit quicker after you've come off a turn.
Oh, okay. But after that, we were coming downhill anyway, yeah? And the speed was good. So far today, you know, we're emerging at a T-junction.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot to select gear 1. Yeah, you've been doing it in gear 2. This is downhill now, so the vehicle's going to pick up quite a bit of speed. Make sure you control the speed here now. Slow down a bit more, Brand. What's coming up? So away from the curb, please. Away from the curb. Turning left. Which gear, Brand? Which gear? Which gear? Well done. See, because we had the gear there, we were ready to go then, yeah. Okay. Gear 2, that would have stalled. I think every time you needed me to remind you of the gear, yeah. Remember which mirror before braking. Keep your normal position. See how close you're to the centre white line there?
Yeah.
Stop here. Stop. What's that green area for?
Cyclists.
That's it. And remember which mirrors. And this left one as well, Brand. A bit more gas, please. More gas. That's it. Right here for me now, please. Good. Which gear, Brand? Which gear? Which gear? Stop. Clutch down, Brand. Clutch down. Restart the car. Okay. Get that biting point for me now, please. Hold it there. Hold it still. Look into the road and continue now, please. See how far forward we went there. Well done, good slowing down for that gap. And if you could turn left after these two parked vehicles, please. Which mirrors? You know, before steering to the right, which mirrors then?
Right.
Yeah. Who's got priority here?
Us.
Yeah. All done. At the end of the road, if you could turn left, please. Yes, we actually remembered. Keep the clutch down though, keep the clutch down, keep the clutch down. Brake, stop. And you know what, if you could just park up on the left here, please. Just anywhere here will do. Steer more. That's it. Signal left, please. The vehicle just entered the road now. Secure the vehicle as well. So, okay, you know, with the meeting and clearance, yeah? How do you think that's been?
Okay. I feel as though that's more common sense, if that makes sense.
You've been doing that well. Yeah, like I said, we've dealt with it before as well. Yeah, okay, but not in as much detail as today. Yeah, but you know when you're saying what could have been better, what have you been doing on our T-junctions?
Not going into gear 1.
Yeah, and then when you have gone into gear 1, yeah, you know when you're like stopping, yeah, obviously
Stopping too fast or too late, sorry.
Yeah, but where should the clutch be when you stop?
Down.
Yeah, what are you doing? Like, so you know at that right turn, we knew we had to stop.
Yeah.
To remind you of the gear. But as soon as you got gear 1, you put the clutch back up. Yeah. So when you're going to stop at the end over there as well, yeah, where should the clutch stay?
Down.
Down. Oh, even on this turn, you got gear 1 in good time. I was like happy. Yes, he's got gear 1, but you're bringing the clutch up. Bringing the clutch up is okay. I'm going to go now, but we haven't done observations. Yeah. You understand? You want me to remind you of that? Of your gear and where to keep the clutch? Or you think you'll be okay with it?
In the future?
Yeah.
As long as I'm on the roads, yeah. But this whole lesson, because it's all been on main roads, I don't want to say it's all gone out of my head because it hasn't. It's just slipped at certain moments.
So you want me to just remind you for the remainder of what, last 5 minutes, no, last couple of turns, where to keep the clutch in that, yeah?
No, I should. For this last 5 minutes, I should be able to.
Are you sure?
Fine. I'm on about future lessons.
Okay, cool. We'll discuss that at the start of next lesson. Well, let's say you finish off now. Yeah, we're going to do a few more turns and that. Yeah, and let's see if you can remember where to keep the clutch and select gear in time. If you don't, then I will just start just helping you out. Yeah. Okay. Meeting situations, like I said, we had the one clear one where we had to stop. Yeah, where obviously I was helping you at that point. But none that you've had to do independently. Yeah. Okay, so we'll move off whenever you're ready, please. Bit more gas really, Bran. It's good on the clutch, a bit more gas. Just here, clutch down. Clutch down, clutch down, that's it. Now carry on. So you don't want to get too close, it's a bit close. Okay, clutch down, restart the car.
Why did I have to have the clutch down right there?
Okay,
couldn't I just
turn the key back, that's it. No, okay, you know when you start the car, let go of the key. Start the car, let go of the key now. Don't keep it held. Because we were stopping there, carry on now. You know when we were stopping, where should the clutch be, Brandon?
Down.
Down? Yeah, we had to stop for that taxi, didn't we? So where should the clutch have been?
Down. I didn't think that I was actually going to fully stop though.
We had to there though. Yeah, and we got too close to that white car as well. Remember, hold back position. We said at least minimum 1 car length. I want you to think 2 car lengths, yeah. Turn right. Well done for keeping the clutch down. But then when you moved off, you rushed off it. Yeah. That's why we stalled there. So quite a few vehicles on this side, so what could you use? Don't bring the clutch any higher, Ran. You already had the good position, yeah. Handbrake doesn't mean you can bring it any higher.
After this.
Then keep the clutch there, don't bring it all there. More gas though, Bran, more gas. And gear 2, see how you bring it up fully now, yeah, there's no need to bring it up fully and take your foot off the clutch.
Well no, yeah? I wouldn't have been able to change that, would I?
You know what, to change gear, where should the clutch be? Up or down?
Down.
What I'm saying to you is, you know when you're in gear 1 and moving, yeah, there's no need to, like, what you've been doing is taking your foot off, placing it on the side. There's no need, because we're only going to use the gear, we're going to move off in gear 1, yeah, we're going to use that for about 3 or 4 seconds. Then you're going to need to select gear 2, aren't you? Remember which mirrors before braking. What's your normal driving position, Bran? That's it. It looked as if we were about to turn right there. Yeah. But you think that vehicle behind you could have thought? keep going. So if you position too much to that centre white line, what's the vehicles behind you going to think?
Turning.
Yeah. Turning which way? So if you're driving close to the centre white line, they're going to think you're turning which way. That's it. That's a good position, yeah. Don't get any closer to the curve though. Good. Now, your final turn, it's going to be a right turn coming up here.
Yep.
Keep going, yeah. Don't slow down without notifying others. How do you notify others?
Indicator.
That's it. Turn right, please. Where should the clutch be, Brandon? Brake, brake. Don't steer yet. Okay. Bring the clutch fully up, please.
You confused me because I saw it as like clear, so I wanted to turn in like gear 2.
Park up on the left, yeah, and that was fine to turn in gear 2 round, but okay, we'll talk about it once you've parked up, yeah. That's fine there.
When you said
Switch off the engine, please.
when you said I can't remember, I think you said
I said where should the clutch be, yeah. So you like the first thing is, yeah, you know when I told you
yeah.
that your final turn's gonna, you came off the gas straight away. Yeah, there's a vehicle behind us.
Yeah.
Did he have any warning that we're slowing down?
No.
Yeah. So don't take any action until you've checked, assessed, and told them what you're doing with the signal. Yeah. So we did, after the emergency signal, you slow down, okay? Yeah. You selected gear 2 at the correct time. Yeah. But then, after selecting gear 2, what should you have done with the clutch pedal? Yeah.
But I felt as though the question wanted me to have it like down, which is why I got a little confused.
I was like, your clutch was down. When it was down, I said, where should the clutch be, Brandon? Yeah. So that was like a prompt to bring it up. Yeah. I thought you're like, because we've been through that, that's why I didn't just say bring the clutch up, because I'd been me guiding you. Yeah, just a prompt. And then you started steering too early as well. Did you feel in control of that turn?
I felt as though I would have been, but then with everything that was happening in that moment, I got a little worried.
Okay. So you're blaming me, yeah?
No. I got a little worried. And then I just,
so worried about what?
That I've done something wrong, but I was still turning anyway, and I couldn't really back out of the turn then.
I didn't want you to back out of the turn, but remember, you know your right turn so far, not one have you done like today too early. That one was, yeah, you cut across a little bit when I was like, don't steer yet. Yeah, and the main reason why that happened, because your clutch was down and not up, yeah, there was no link between the wheels and the engine. So that's what we call coasting.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have been a good turn.
Yeah, but that's why that control wasn't fully there, yeah. Okay, if you put the clutch up, you would have felt the engine slow down your vehicle, and then the timing of the gear change was good. If you'd put the clutch up, because you know, if the clutch is down, yeah, you could be in gear 5, it don't make any difference. Because the clutch is down, you're not using any gear. Do you understand that, yeah?
Yeah.
So all you do is bring the clutch up.
Just so the car was connected and had more control over it.
Yes, and then remember, if it's going too fast after that, we just tap the brake for the turn, don't we? Yeah. So just remember that. I think you could do with a bit of a recap on, you know, the videos in the Ultimate Driving course on the T-junction, especially the gear part. Yeah, if you just look at the gear part, because today, even when we were stopping,
I think it was just the whole pressure of being on the road.
Okay, cool. We'll see how it is next lesson, but yeah, I do want you to go over those videos for me, yeah. Okay, because that will just rejog your memory as well on it, yeah. But yeah, so how did you feel about today's lesson on the like main roads and meeting and clearance?
I thought it was okay. Obviously there's problems in there with junctions again, and just like gear changes around junctions.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not too sure. It felt good, but again, I want it to be a little bit more fluid.
Oh no, you want it to be perfect, yeah. Yeah. The main thing we're looking for, you know, each lesson, that you've learned something.
Progression.
Yeah, that you learned something, and like when we've covered all the subjects, you won't learn something new, but it's like even when you're making mistakes, you understand why they're happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the risks of them happening, and then we're sorting them out as well. Yeah, even if it's next lesson. Okay, but don't expect it to be perfect yet. Yeah, it's what, your 7th hour. You've had 7 hours. It's not that much at all. Yeah.
It's weird when I think about it like that. It's only like 7 hours.
Exactly. And remember, these 7 hours have been really spaced out because of the lockdown as well.
Yeah.
If we did them like close together, would have probably progressed a bit more. But don't, like I said, the last thing I want you guys to always, a lot of people do, a lot of learners do think, oh, I want my lesson to be perfect, I want to drive perfect. No, it's about learning every lesson, making a bit of progression. Think I've got extra knowledge now. We've come across some situations, say, which you haven't come across, like loads of parked cars, bends, yeah. And I think you dealt with them quite well. Like I said, just those. Just with the gears.
Slowing down.
Yeah, gears, clutch up or clutch down. Okay. So yeah, just need to improve that a little bit next lesson. So next lesson,
I think more exposure to it, like today, would be better.
Yeah, and also I think we should do lesson on hills as well. I think that will really help you out.
On the ultimate driving course, before the adequate clearance and everything, there's like the crossroad stuff as well.
Yeah. But I think before we go into crossroads and that, yeah, you know, if we do a lesson on hills,
yeah,
that will really help you with that clutch. Because remember, we stalled the ones today, yeah, but a couple of times you still like taking a bit too long, and then sometimes not using the gas with it. So if we try and work on clutch control on hills, yeah, I think it will help you out a little bit more and get you more confident with moving off, and then we can work on the crossroads and that. Is that okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
So watch the video on hills as well, and then we'll do more of the same, but we'll add hills to it. Yeah.
Remember, I changed the gear on that hill earlier.
Yeah, too early. Yeah, and that will give you the information that you need, and you'll understand the timing of the gears.
Because you're not connected, is it? And when you're going up the hill, it's not the best thing to.
Remember, the hill gradient slows you down. Like I said, watch the video. It's got all the information on there. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll go through it obviously next lesson. Yeah. But yeah, another decent lesson, Brand. So guys, like always, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.